Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Get my hair off my forehead. There, it's a windswept look. Yeah, right. I want to take a look at a commercial. I don't know how to insert the commercial. I don't have the rights to the commercial. But it actually was for Medtronic, who makes my pump. And I said I'd do this, and I have forgotten. Well, sorry, I keep forgetting about this. I'm 9'8". I went up to 18 last night, and that was because my catheter had got crinkled up, so I changed that, and I'll be coming down throughout the day. But anyway, this Medtronic diabetes, I think the one I saw online was from Middle East. I'm sure the Americas have used it as well. And it's people balancing or making sure that a blue balloon does not fall to the ground. And the first time I saw it, I thought, oh, okay. And then I realized it was for type 1 diabetes and how hard it is to balance. And what do we have to balance? You know, I've been guilty before, and I said, yeah, you can eat whatever you want. However, for cardiovascular health, you know, you should try to stay with a low fat, and some are saying now lower carb diet. But that's one point. You've got your medication, you have your exercise, you have your doctor's visit. Everything goes in together. And the analogy of not letting a balloon drop is quite substantial. You do drop the balloon if you have a super high blood sugar or a super low blood sugar. But unless you have physically done something where you've taken too much insulin on purpose or anything along those lines, that's your fault. However, if, like for me or for many other diabetics who try to do things that help them move along and stuff happens, you shouldn't feel guilty, even if you made the mistake, as long as you learn and move on. But so many people, and there's always the stress. Oh, you're a type 1, oh God, you can't have that, you can't have this, you have to do it this way. Yet, they're all the expert. Who's the expert? You are. I am. People who live with type 1 are the experts. And my treatment over the years is a little bit, how should we say, off the beaten track. You know, I've had, for example, when I came in here and they said, you do what? For what? That's not the way it's supposed to be. Well, I'm trying to keep my balloon off the ground. And Lately, I've been having some positive steps. But if you're trying to do everything right and you've made an honest mistake, or your body decides, hey, we're going to do stuff differently here, don't be down. If you made the error, move on. If it's something that you have no control over, relax. First of all, a lot of young adults and teenagers, we'll say who have gotten type 1 diabetes, have carried the guilt saying, oh, it's all my fault. Oh, it's not your fault. You didn't get diabetes because you did something wrong. Forget about that. That's not... I think what the point of the commercial was, that it's hard to keep things up in the air, and that insulin pumps and CGMs help a lot, positively. But there's still an awful lot of second guessing, and they try to give you as much information as positive, but you know what? A lot of times things don't work that great. Sorry, you're not straight here. I'll have to get that fixed. But so often your body will decide, for whatever reason you're feeling stress, you miscounted the carbs, you took too little insulin or too much of insulin, you've taken your insulin shot, and then, oh my God, I didn't realize it was that time, and then you go out and surprise, surprise, you have a loaf. Or with me, I never knew when I was going to have a loaf. But you can always dream on and think everything will get better, but it won't. The only time it will get better is if we gather all the information we can and make educated guesses. But that still doesn't mean that sometimes you're not going to drop the ball. And if you drop the ball, you drop the ball. You just pick it up again and move on. But don't let your mind or whatever make you feel, oh, it's all my fault. My blood sugars are so bad. Oh, because that's just going to add to the stress. We as diabetics need to get information from our doctors, from your diabetic nurse or education center, the dietitian, and come up with a plan. And a lot of times, I've talked about this before, you need to talk to your doctor and come up with an emergency plan. If things are like this, then you have to do that. If I start showing ketones, then you have to start doing that. And if you follow these steps, oh my God, the balloon doesn't drop as much. Some of us may take a little bit more fine tuning than others, but you do it often enough, things start cluing in. So, have a great day. We'll talk again soon. And don't let diabetes control you. You control diabetes. Again, I don't know who said that. The balloon is sort of like the analogy. Keep your balloon up. Anyway, have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.